So this past weekend, Pixar finally came out with Inside Out 2, and I must say it is amazing. How is it amazing? I haven't seen it yet. Don't worry about that, but I have seen the first one. The first one says a lot about what I need to know about the second one. The first one is the best one. Now the second one is probably gonna be pretty decent. But anyway, the first one came out when I was like 14, 15, because it came out in 2015, I believe. And the second one came out in 2024, which is now. And now that I'm a little bit older, I'm a little bit mature, I'm a little bit more better looking, I can honestly say that Inside Out is actually for adults. Like, I get the whole thing was for like kids and rhyming and joy and sadness, da 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 da. But watching it now from like an adult standpoint, it is really so much more deeper than just she just moved towns. But this is just gonna be like my recap of like things that I didn't know the first time that I watched it that I know now. So it's like how I developed, how the movie developed with me up until now. So boom. The first thing is it's okay to not always be happy. And I know in society people always talk about push happiness, happiness, you should be happy, you always should be happy, look on the bright side. I mean, yeah, that's good advice, but think about it. Are you always going to really be happy? Like if we've been on some things in life, the last thing you want to do is be happy about it. Like some things in this life will literally have you sad, depressed, and just out of there. Some things are gonna have you afraid. Some things will have you disgusted with literally how you are living your life. And like that's okay. Like it is okay to not be just happy. Even in the movie, Joy, she finds out like, yo, sadness is really what Riley needs right now. She really needs this time to be sad because sadness is not just depressing or just like, like sadness is really like, okay, letting people know that, yo, or just letting yourself know that, yo, I'm not okay. Like something is bothering me. I don't feel good. I need to vent. I need to express how I feel. And so it's okay to not always be happy. Now it's not okay to lose happiness. That's a no-no. We don't do that. It's not okay to never have joy. It's not okay to never have peace. It's okay for a moment of, a grief. Like, yeah, when you grieve, that's what happens. Or when you lose something, that's what happens. You get sad and you get mad. It's okay to have these emotions. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not have joy. So when you don't have it, be okay with it. Those things are normal. Those things are okay. And I feel like watching it now, it makes it seems like it makes me view it on a different standpoint because you realize that some things are just out of your control. Some things in life are just going to happen. Like some things you're just going to have to endure. And sometimes being happy is not going to be the first thing that just come up. Like you can name any situation. Being happy will probably be the last thing that you want to do. So it's okay to not be happy. If you're going through a problem, you're going through a rough time, you're going through a situation, it's okay. It's okay to not have it figured out. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be fearful. It's okay to be disgusted. It's okay to be angry. Those things are okay. I had the quote going, there's a season for everything. It's okay for these other emotions to happen. It's okay. It's just not okay to lose happiness or to just be sad or to just be mad. There's a balance. In life, you're always going to have the opportunity to be mad. Something always going to make you sad. Something always going to make you disgusted. Something always going to make you fearful. You're supposed to, but you're not supposed to live in those. Life is about these rotations. You know how to be like ups and downs, and you're gonna have good days and bad days. Yes, that's life, but you shouldn't just have straight bad days. If you have straight bad days, then that's when the phrase that you just need to look on the bright side. But it's always about you know finding that balance and allowing yourself to feel what you actually feel. You never want to fake how you feel. The second thing I figured out from the movie, watching going back this time, is that everybody has their own problems. Like in a movie, it goes to show like, okay, this is what's inside this person's head. This is what's inside the mom's head, the dad's head, Riley's head, and then at the end it has the little in credit of this is what's in dogs, cats, the mailman, the driver. It has all these examples of what's going in all these people's heads. And if you notice it, all these people have problems of their own. All these people are dealing with their own emotions, their own insecurities, their own fears. And a lot of times people feel like they're the only person in the world going through things. Like, oh, my problems are way worse than your problems. Oh, my problems, you can't even manage my problems. Like, we don't have to compare problems to see which ones is worse. If you going through it and I'm going through it, that should be enough. We don't have to see whose problems is worse. We don't have to see, oh, your problems ain't nothing compared to my problems. No, you going through something, I'm going through something. And since we're all going through something, it's okay to give compliments. Like, it's okay to be nice to people. And like, sometimes you can just open the door for people, give a small gesture, but like, oh, you look nice, you smell good, or just make sure it's not in a creepy way. Don't be like, you smell good. Like, no, just be like, oh, what type of cologne you got on? What type of perfume you got? Oh, it smells pretty nice. Where you get it from? Like, give small compliments. That makes, I kid you not. There have been plenty instances where I have bad days and somebody just be like, oh, give the smallest compliment, and I would just be like, you know what? Maybe I really am him. Maybe like your confidence boost just strikes up, your happy boost just strikes up because you realize that, yo, everybody's going through their own battles. Even in the movie, like, Riley is literally going through war with herself. She's fighting happiness, she's fighting sadness, she's fighting all these different, her emotions are just going crazy. She's literally fighting all of these emotions at one time. And then you got to think like, yo, okay, if she's doing this at 11, what about when I get older? Now that I'm grown, I gotta pay bills, I got a family to take care of, I gotta figure out how I can make more money. The economy is just messed up. Look who the president is. Like, it's just so many more things that's like just constantly on our mind. So be nice to people. It's free. It's not hard. Just say you look nice. Open the door. Give us small gestures. Oh, thank you. If you work and give a small gesture to one of the employees, like, it's things you could do. Like, it's not that hard, people. It's not that hard. And the last thing I figured out about this movie that I didn't know the first time is that and our emotions are basically just indicators of where we are. Like, that's borderline what our emotions are. Our emotions are just indicators of how a reaction, how a moment, how an experience makes us feel. That's all that's all an emotion is. How we react off the emotion is completely based on us. So if you're afraid of something, that's when you know your fear. That's when you know, oh, ah, I'm a little scared of this, or I don't know too much about that. I'm not sure about that. Or, if you eat something and you don't like it, it's like, oh, okay, this let my brain know that I'm disgusted with this. I don't like this. Emotions are not bad. It's a lot of times what we do based off of those emotions that are kind of the bad things. If you're angry, take time to cool off. Go to a punching bag. Don't go punching on nobody. Don't go spazzing out on your entire family. This is why you did this. This is why you suck. And you trying to get as personal, as detailed as you possibly can. No, just relax. All these emotions are just indicators of where you are. Sometimes you can be disgusted with your life. Sometimes you could be just sick of doing the same things and you sad because life is just not working out the way you want to. All these are just indicators of, whoa, where I am in my life. And the good thing about emotions are a human thing. Like, they're okay. It's okay to feel all of these different emotions. Like, all of these emotions are just different ways of letting us know we're human and alive. That's the best part about all of this, is you are alive, right? No matter how you feeling, no matter the situation, you are alive, which means you have the opportunity to go out there and be great. You have the opportunity to feel each one of these emotions. A lot of people probably wish that they could be happy. A lot of people probably wish that they could be sad. Like, you have to look at all of these things like, yo, I am alive, and that's what matters. So if you haven't seen our Inside Out 2, you should go watch it. I need to go watch it too, because I'm planning on watching it. I haven't seen it yet. But this is just my Inside Out recap. I talk about Inside Out 2 another day with anxiety, all that. This is just for now. But if you like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.